Hello, good morning everyone. Yes, I arrived very early this morning here in school, I guess around quarter to seven, though it's not yet, we have not resumed yet classes. I am here because I will be attending a meeting this morning. But before I will proceed to my meeting, I want to share something significant for us today to reflect. Coming here, I thought of this line from Mark Twain. I hope you know him, especially those who love literature. He says, whenever you find yourself on the side of majority, it is time to pause and reflect. End of the quote. But let me add one aspect. It is time to pause, reflect, and act. Let us think of a current issue in our nation this time. Let us set aside for a while the pandemic COVID-19 and let's fix our attention on the issue of the shutting down of ABS-CBN. I know Filipinos are well informed of this, but of course, we have not received a detailed reason why, because of some uncertainties to whom we listen to, because we don't know the biases also of those people who express their side. But even then, going back on the shutting down of ABS-CBN, and so I started to pause this morning and thought of this question. What is with ABS-CBN shutting down and why people are so affected? Maybe you can think of this also while listening. And so I said the opinions, contrived claims that caused contortion in crowd, brought by coven of selfish people with vast interest for power and wealth. Let us try to reflect on this issue, power and wealth. If I ask you, what is with power and wealth that people really hunger for it? They grapple in life just to get power and wealth. To many people whom I have known, especially some friends, yes, they have the wealth, they have the power, yet when I look at them, looking at their lives, their experiences, they seemed not to be happy. Why? Possessing power and wealth deprived you actually of things that you want to do, right? People wanted to possess power because they thought having power will make them free to do things that they want. But let me remind you of this, as I often remind my students, that freedom is not actually about doing what you want. Freedom is doing what I am ought to do in a domestic point of view, doing what I am ought to do that will make me truly free and truly happy. Now, if you have the power in your hands, on your part, you listeners, if you don't use that power and that wealth properly, and if you don't have that good interest on that power and wealth, I bet you will be happy with life. And I assume you will truly won't be happy with life. Because power and wealth should lead us to do something good. This is where action comes in. The third aspect, the pause, reflect, and the act. Power and wealth should lead us to do something good, to express charity to people. Yesterday, I witnessed a group of youth here in our city, the members of the Sangguniang Kabataan. When I arrived in one of the residences I went yesterday, I saw them, I witnessed them preparing food to be distributed to the children. And that led me to reflect what motivated these young people to do this act of charity in the midst of this crisis. Well, I haven't asked them of whatever interest they have, but I just hope and I pray to God that they really have that best interest in their heart, that given the power, they're able to express it in a manner that would liberate people who experience cruel oppression in the society. Yes, there are many poor children who are innocent with what is going on in our country today. And they are caged into that miserable experience. And we hope that we, who has the power, who has the wealth, will be able to live their life and alleviate them from that extreme poverty. I remember Mother Teresa of Calcutta, that in her mission, she truly expressed the charity to the poor, given the wealth that she has. She gave up everything that the world could offer her. Instead, gave herself in helping others. So that should be our mindset. Who has the power and who has the wealth? Let us take away from us that inclination of possessing power and wealth that leads to oppressing others. So, in life, it is very important that we do these three important things in our day-to-day experiences. When we see situations, we pause, we reflect, and we act. We do something. To my students, I've been telling you and reminding you that life is a gift and is meant to be offered. Doing good things to others, especially those who have been oppressed. Thank you and God bless.